So today we study main important theorem. Okay, that is a De Moivre's theorem. De Moivre's theorem. Full chapter depend on this theorem, very important theorem. Simple statement. Okay, take proof also. So this is a statement. Whatever may be value of n, that is positive or negative integers, positive or negative integers, the one of the value of this quantity cos theta plus I sin theta, trigonometry, cos theta plus I sin theta raised to power n is cos of n theta plus I sin n theta. Complex number, cos of n theta plus I sin n theta. So cos must be first term. Okay, this not apply for sin plus I cos theta. Okay, remember. So cos plus I sin, cos must be real part, sin must be imaginary part. Okay, so whatever may be the value of n, there are positive and negative. Also third, rational number, but this tedious proof, we avoid this. So positive and negative, okay, two cases proof. This here is positive and negative. Okay, so proof of this theorem. So two cases, first we prove positive case, then we prove negative case. So first positive case. So let n is a positive integer. Is a positive integer. Then prove this. One of the value of this is nearly equals to this, equals to this actually here to show. N is a positive integer. Then to show, we have to show cos of n theta, sorry, cos theta plus I sin theta raised to power n equals to, always, okay, even though it is a statement is one of the value of this is this one, that means equals to. So this equals to this cos of n theta plus I sin n theta. Okay, so that means one of the value of this one actually equals to. So this equals to this we have to show in the both the cases, positive case and negative case. So by books we prove by method of induction method. You know, I think induction method we prove by method of mathematical induction. Induction method, I think you know in the 11th or 12th. Okay, so mathematical induction method. So what is mathematical induction method? Okay, 2 point here. This suppose statement is Pn. Suppose you have to show this statement. Pn suppose statement you have to show for particular by using the mathematical induction method. Okay, so 2 point must be clear there. So n equals to 1. So this statement must be true for n equal to 1. So P1 must be true. That statement must be true for n equal to 1. Okay. So n equal to 1. This statement must be true. First point verify, and second point verify. Pk implies Pk plus 1. K is the number. So general number here. So pk plus 1 is statement true for k here, then it is true for ये given है this will be given to you, and show for k plus 1. So for k known to us, and show for k plus 1. So pk implies pk plus 1. Implies means ये given है और ये show करना है. So statement is known for k here, k here, k here, and proof for k plus 1. K plus 1 आ जाए, k plus 1 आ जाए, k plus 1 आ जाए. Okay, so this 2 point verify. Then theorem will be your proof. So first for n equal to 1, so let n equals to 1, n equal to 1 in the statement. See here, cos theta plus I sin theta raised to power 1, left side, right side, cos of 1 theta I sin 1 theta. This statement 1 suppose we have to show. So raised to power 1 means same, cos theta plus I sin theta. 1 theta means only theta plus I sin theta. See, left side, right side equal, LHS equals to RHS. Okay, that means this equation number 1 is true for n equal to 1. Okay, so equation 1 is true for n equal to 1. Okay, n equal to 1, n equal to 1, n equal to 1. The first point clear. So Pn is true. Now second point हो गए, true for k plus 1. Assume, suppose that equation 1 is true for n equal to k. True for k, assume, given to you, suppose, and show for k plus 1. Okay, so suppose that equation number 1 is true for k, n equal to k. So true for k means k here, cos theta plus I sin theta raised to power k. So right side, cos of k theta plus I sin k theta. Okay, raised to power k, raised to k and k, everywhere k. So true for k, and I want now here k plus 1. I want here k plus 1, here k plus 1, here k plus 1. So I want here power k plus 1. Okay, I want here power k plus 1 means what? Multiply by this quantity. Already k power, and 1 power means k plus 1 power. So multiply this by quantity. So multiply by cos theta plus I sin theta. This 1 power. Okay, both sides. Multiply this quantity by on both sides. Okay. So what do you get? Cos theta plus I sin theta raised to power k already. Now this multiplied by this term. Okay, nothing is 1 power. Also right side, cos of k theta plus I sin theta k theta into this cos theta plus I sin theta. So multiply this by quantity both sides. Okay, now here you get k plus 1 power cos theta plus I sin theta raised to power k and 1, k plus 1 power. Now right side, okay, actually multiply. I also say k plus 1, here also, here k plus 1, also I want k plus 1. So multiply actually here. So cos into cos, cos k theta into cos theta, I into I square, sin k theta into sin theta. First term, second term. Now first and last, because sin theta cos k theta, second first, I sin k theta and cos theta. Okay, 4 terms are first into first, second into second, first into second, second into first, 4 terms. This we simplify, right side, left side, always get k plus 1 power. So cos k theta into cos theta, I square minus 1 we know, sin k theta sin. So this one term we can say real term, there is no I. Other two terms are, there is a I. Okay, I is common. Okay, so remaining bracket sin k theta into cos theta plus k I sin cos k sin cos k theta into sin theta. First into first, second into second, first into second, second to first. So cos k theta into sin theta. So I common sin k theta into cos theta plus cos k theta into sin theta. This right. So this real part first term, second is imaginary part. So again, now this trigonometry, cos A cos B minus sin A sin B, cos of A plus B, cos of A plus B, k theta or theta, A and k theta, B and theta. Second term also I common, also I think here also trigonometry formula, sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. So sin of A plus B, k theta plus theta. Or this is same as cos of theta is common, k plus 1, I sin theta is common, k plus 1. Okay, so everywhere now k plus 1. So cos theta plus I sin theta raised to power k plus 1. Then cos of k plus 1 and sin of k plus 1. Okay, so here k plus 1 we get, here k plus 1 and here k plus 1. Okay, so everywhere k, now k plus 1. So that is pk plus 1? Yes. So we assume pk, theorem is true for k, assume, and we get k plus 1, means pk implies pk plus 1. Okay, pk we assume suppose, and we get k plus 1. Okay, so therefore both the points clear. Okay, therefore by induction method, mathematical induction method, theorem is true for, theorem is true for all positive integer here. Okay, this is the first part. That means that theorem, cos theta plus I sin theta raised to power n equals to cos of n theta plus I sin n theta. Okay, so this is the first part. Positive case, n is a positive integer there. Okay, so this statement remember in the problem also, this one cos theta plus. Now case number 2, second case. Now go for second case, negative case. If n is a negative integer, negative integer. So say negative integer n is a minus m. Of course m is positive here, otherwise negative and negative becomes a positive. So minus m, minus times m. M of course positive integer. Then let us show same. Theorem same. Let us show cos theta plus I sin theta is to power n. Then cos of m theta plus I sin. So negative case हो गए. So first case proved by method of induction method. Now second case, to prove the second case, of course use the first case. So this equal to this. So take left side, we get right side easily. Is equal now. So take left side, cos theta plus I sin theta raised to power n. Now n is minus m cos theta plus I sin theta. So n equal to minus m. Now minus m is 1 upon cos theta plus I sin theta raised to power plus m positive raised to power m. For n, and n is already positive integer. Therefore, only we prove case 1, we can apply case 1 here. So 1 upon apply case 1 cos of m theta plus I sin m theta. We can apply first case. Already we prove case 1. So case 1 we can apply m positive integer. Therefore, this is cos of m theta plus I sin m theta. Okay. Now, so I don't want denominator statement, only in a numerator, single line statement. There is no numerator terms here also. I want this in a numerator. So how to get this numerator? Complex number. So multiply, divide by its conjugate. Okay. This is only method in mathematics. Any complex number in the denominator, I want in a numerator. So multiply and divide by its conjugate, means cos of m theta minus conjugate, you know, in place of I minus I. So multiply and divide by its conjugate to get the any complex number in the mathematics in a numerator. So this multiply and divide. So into 1 into same cos of m theta minus I sin m theta, and now this multiple, okay, like a plus b and a minus b factor, a plus b, a minus b, a square minus b square. So cos square m theta minus I square sin square m theta, a square minus b square. Now cos of m theta, okay, but you know already relations are n is a minus m in case of n minus m. Proof है n and m is arranged. So minus m, so cos of m theta same as cos of minus m theta, and this minus sign, and you know sign of minus theta is a minus times sin theta. Okay, cos is same. Equality. Sin of minus theta is minus times sin theta, and cos of minus theta is cos of theta. Equally है दोनों में. Okay. Therefore, in place of this we can write I want minus m everywhere because values is like this minus sign here, sin of minus m theta. This now denominator I square, you know. I square is minus 1, so minus minus plus 1. Cos of minus m theta. So minus m is n. Minus m is n. I prove in here I want left side n. So cos of n theta plus I sin n theta. Cos square plus sin square 1. Okay. Cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1. So this cos square sin square 1. So therefore this proof. So cos n theta plus I sin n raised to power n equals to cos of n theta plus I sin n theta. Okay. So again we get LHS. RHS. And okay, statement is proved. So theorem okay, cos theta plus I sin theta raised to power n equals to cos of n theta and sin of n theta. Okay. So negative integers. So both the cases proved. Okay. Positive case by principle of mathematical induction method, and the second case depend on the first case. Okay. Negative integer n is a minus m, and this like okay. So this is De Morgan's theorems. Now problems on this. Remember this is a problem. Example, small examples. Okay. 2 marks question. Show that cos of pi by 6 minus I sin pi by 6 upon cos of pi by 6 plus I sin pi by 6. I think here raised to power 11 by 2. I sin pi by 6 power is 1 by 2. So this answer must be minus 1. So simple question. 2 more question. Fifth question. The small questions are the 2 more question. 5 questions. So this is cos pi by 6 minus I sin pi by 6 raised to power 11 by 2 upon cos of pi by 6 plus I sin pi by 6 raised to power 1 by 2. So that is how De Morgan's theorem, or also we have the Euler's theorem. Okay, cos theta e raised to power I theta is cos theta plus I sin theta. Yesterday we proved this theta e raised to power I theta जो भी एंगल है, then cos theta I sin theta. So this we use. Also minus, plus then plus, minus then also minus. Okay, so this minus means what? E raised to power minus I, plus I then plus I, minus I then minus I. So minus I pi by 6, angle is this one, raised to power again 11 by 2. This is plus e raised to power plus I pi by 6 raised to power 1 by 2. E raised to power, index law, e raised to power minus I pi by 6 into 11 by 2. Also here index law, e raised to power I pi by 6 into 1 by 2. Total e raised to power minus I pi by 12 total. Here e raised to power I pi by 12 total. 11 by 11 by e raised to power I 11 pi by 12. Now this Euler index law comes to numerator, e raised to power I 11 pi by 12, and here e raised to power I becomes now minus I pi by 12. Total e raised to power I minus I, common suppose. Addition law, again index law, 11 pi by 12 plus pi by 12, index law. E raised to power minus I, 12 pi by 12 is only pi, 11 pi and 1 pi, 12 pi by 12 is only pi, e raised to power I pi. Again now convert to sin cos. After simplifying in the e raised to power, convert to again sin cos. So minus, so cos pi minus I then minus I plus I then plus I. So cos pi minus I sin pi. Cos pi, you know, trigonometry, minus 1. Sin pi 0. Sin in 0. This will be minus 1. Okay. So value of this will be equals to minus 1. It's completely equals to minus 1. So hence proof. Simple problem. This convert to e raised to power by Euler's formula. Euler's formula. E raised to power, and this all are index law. We studied in the high school level. All are this index law, index law, index law.